events at Box Park, so Box Park Talks.
Yeah.
What made you start that?
I wanted to get more experience as a presenter, and so that kind of just made more sense. I've been a resident DJ at Box Park for like 5-6 years.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
It's been a while, yeah. Thank you. So it's just kind of a very homely environment to me, and I've been wanting to transition over to doing more presenting and hosting and stuff like that for a while, and yeah, I just approached them and asked them if I could do a talk show.
Yeah.
And initially, the first one was September last year. And the topic was cancel culture. And I had Deborah from Blue Therapy and DJ Ace and Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
And then, no, but the thing is, no, let me finish. No, because I don't want it.
Grace is so evaporated.
I don't want to play the game, because the thing is, right, obviously I knew that there was some controversy around his name before I booked him. Yes, I'm aware of that. But the topic is cancel culture. So I'm not going to run away from someone who is potentially being cancelled to speak about cancel culture.
He's the best person to even speak.
This is what I mean. So do you see what I'm saying? You can have a panel.
Does it even work, cancel culture, do you think?
Do I think it works? Not really. No.
I don't think it does.
I think it depends on who
It
you
makes
are.
it harder for you to get
If
through.
You might be cancelled to
if
a
you're
certain...
if you're prepared,
But other people, yeah.
if you're prepared for
To
what's
ride
coming,
that on, what's
then,
coming, yeah.
then it doesn't work. If
Because
you're
the
not
things
prepared,
I've started
then you
seeing them
collapse.
pop up on more things recently again. So that's why I'm like, does it really work?
I think, yeah, to some extent, and maybe for a period of time. Like, I interviewed Yinka Bokini last week,
Yeah.
and she said, I've been cancelled about 12 times. Okay.
Yeah.
The first time, she was like, I'm depressed, I'm really sad. Like, she
Yeah.
was really upset,
Yeah.
devastated.
Yeah.
And then she's like, by the 5th time, you're like, I don't care.
Right, yeah.
Nothing really came of it. I'm still here, I'm still working,
Yeah.
I'm still busy.
Yeah.
So I think to some extent it works, but it's not like it's
How
not a
you
deal
find
breaker.
it presenting?
I'm enjoying it a lot.
Really? I would like to get into presenting. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I think it would be good. I think you would. The thing is, what it is that when you're a presenter, especially with what I do, obviously I do the talk show, I'm usually the person asking the questions.
Okay, fair enough.
Whereas you're so used to answering the questions in some respects.
okay.
So that might be the only difficult
Difference.
You seem good at
transition for
interrogation, though.
Sorry.
You seem good at interrogation. It's
Thank
just
you.
an observation. It's
Just say
a-
thank you.
Thank you.
I had to think about that one. Like, right,
You thought she was about to attack.
me. Like,
No, I don't.
no, you just seem direct. It's not a bad thing.
I think it's you see when you're trying to get out there or be something out there, I think it's really good to try and think about what you want to be known for. What can you keep up with? What can you be consistent in? And I realised I can just consistently be myself. So that way I'm not thinking too hard. It may not be digestible for everybody, but that's what will make me stand out. And when I look at girls always pretend they don't look at other girls or look what other people are doing. I look at the other girls, pretty girls, not attractive girls. Why am I different from them?
Hey, you can't say girls are not pretty. They might cancel you.
I can say that because it's the truth.
They're gonna come and
Say
cancel
it,
you,
just
boy.
Can't be specific.
Yeah, well,
Hey, Manny, could you say girls are not
no,
pretty?
even I,
Yeah, man. It was a long time ago when. Sorry. No, just,
even I am not going to be digestible for everybody. We're not for everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we need to stop this.
Well, the internet is trying to do kumbaya. Everyone has
We'll
this,
see how long
you know.
that lasts.
It don't last.
But
Then,
yeah,
I mean, it lasts,
last.
and then it lasts for like 2 seconds, and then the
go
same
back to
person.
reality.
Yeah, like people.
the
All
internet's
of this
full of
be kind and all of that was a thing,
It
and then
don't
it
last.
just wasn't a thing. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it pops up every so often when something devastating happens, and then people just go back to being internet warriors. So obviously, all the controversy that came about with the guest that I had on my talk show, I think that controversy came about in like, I don't know, May, earlier this year. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And another person went onto Twitter Space and basically mentioned that I had him on my show.
Yeah.
And within
Tried to
20
drag you.
minutes,
Yeah.
I had people in my DMs and in my comments
Yeah.
being highly disrespectful
Yeah.
to me. And I'm like, bro, I booked him 6 months before this even came about. Like, what are we talking about here? Do you know what I mean?
But that's how social media is. They're always looking for someone to make the scapegoat. And
100%.
unfortunately, it goes back to the thing where, because you're a good-looking woman as well,
Thank you. I'll take it.
they're gonna come for you. They're gonna say that,
I
right?
know.
She's doing pick me for him. Da, 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 da.
Outrageous.
Yeah,
Apparently I don't
yeah,
stand
yeah.
for women and I don't stand
Yeah,
for
yeah,
this.
they're
I don't
gonna-
stand
yeah.
for that. I'm like, bro.
These times they don't know all the things you do in the back end.
Exactly. Taking it like way too
I
far.
don't stand for anything. I just stand for what it is I believe in that moment of time.
And
people
yourself.
need to understand that people change their minds.
Yeah.
Our opinions change.
We
We,
grow, we
change.
develop
Yeah, like
constantly.
so you can't. I can say A today and a couple of months down, based on being educated or exposure, my beliefs can change on something. So I think people have to also be a bit more adaptable to people's like preferences and changes.
Do you think
I think-
that applies to racism?
Or you think someone can stop being racist? You mean?
Well, I mean, take the question how you feel is applicable, just in the sense of the piece that you said about people learn and adapt and change and grow. Do you think that applies?
So you know, I feel something like racism is so core, right? The stuff we talk about is very surface based. Like I see racism as core as religion. Do you know what I mean? It's something very deep. It's something you have to fine comb. Like you have to go through all the peels of an onion to understand what the core root of you being racist is. You can educate a white man or you can educate a black person on different races, because I think we are all racist. It's just different types of racism. But I don't think someone can wake up tomorrow and change their mind. I think they have to either go through an experience or see something that happens for them to maybe start having an open mind to something. I don't think you can just wake up and turn around and say you're not racist anymore unless you've experienced something.
Why do you think we're all racist?
Because you hear black people say mad things about other cultures as well, and it's still a form of racism. Like they can look at an Asian person and say certain things.
And they say in private.
Yeah. So racism is not just about you being black and white.
No,
It's
of course,
all-
but
yeah.
do you think that applies to everyone though?
No, but it's not black and white. It's not every white person who's racist as well.
Yeah, of course. Just because you say I think we're all racist, so
As
I'm
in, like, I mean, all.
everyone has the ability to
Yeah,
be racist.
everyone has the ability, and every culture, every demographic of people, there are parts of them or a group of them who have some sort of racism.
All the older generations of every culture, they say what's on their mind,
Yeah.
and they say it in the in the rudest and
It's
harshest
because
ways.
they know no other way to communicate.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember their generation were not as multicultural as us. So back in the day, let's say like we landed in England, all Nigerians were just stuck together. They will only go to parties with Nigerians. They won't mix with no one else. It would be the same with Ghanaians. It would be the same with Jamaica. Like you would literally stay with who you know. But fast forward now, where our culture's all intertwined, where someone be like, oh yeah, you let's say like in my family, you look at the younger generations, you ask them, oh, where's your dad from? Oh yeah, he's half Jamaican, half, you know what I mean?